Okay, here's a little instruction on how to set up your motors when you've got your base built. So up until now, we've just been working off of when started, built stuff off of here that was already here. But now what we want to do is we want to put in some motors. So when you want to add things, once you've built something, you're using more than just a screen, I click on this button right here. And so this is where we can add a device. And you can see all kinds of different things here. And so we're going to do, we could do put in motors individually, but we're just going to keep it simple for right now. We're going to do a 2-motor drivetrain. So I click on this, and then you have to click on what ports you plug those cables into. For sake of, I'm not sure what it says in the instructions. I think they give it to you. I'm going to go with 1 and 3 just to do that. And then it asks if you have any of these things, and we do not have a gyro. It asks about the wheel size, and this is already defaulted to the wheels that you have in a claw box because they're kind of assuming people have that. If we had different size wheels, we would have to change some of this. But this is all good. You can change the motor cartridge inside to make it go faster or have more power. But we're using, it should you should see a little green dot on the side of your motor which tells you that this is the cartridge that's inside of it. All right, and so I click done. And now you can see a whole new set of commands up here. And I'm going to show you just one more because I am going to have you put you have a bump switch in your Clawbot kit. And you're going to mount that on the back like horizontally. So if it hits a wall, it'll contact it and you can hit it. So I'm just going to do that now so that you can see it. So the bump switch is a 3-wire sensor. And so if I click 3-wire, and you can see these are different things. These are like the old ones we used to have. So this is the bumper. I click that, and now you'll see on the side of your brain that there are a different kind of a plug for a 3-wire to go in there. So I'll just plug it into A. You can also give this a name. I'll just leave it bumper A because that way when I use it, I'll remember that it's supposed to be plugged into A. And then I click done. And so now I can click this and make this go away. And you'll see that if I scroll down here a ways, that there'll start being some things related like here. Bumper sensing. So now this is here. Is the bumper A pressed? And so now you can have that as a question. Or if pressed, then what do you want it to do? So it'll wait until then. But up here, up here, now you've got these things here. And so I've got new commands. Turn right for so many degrees. So I can do degrees and don't wait. And I'll let you learn about these a little bit. If you click on the question mark and I click on this, you'll see some things down there and it'll talk about what this means down here. It means that it doesn't, if you don't have this here, it'll turn for 90 degrees and nothing else will happen until that command has been completed. But if you have and don't wait, if I have another thing happening, like raising an arm while I'm turning 90 degrees, it would happen at the same time. So there's things like that. But right now we're just driving. So this isn't too big a deal. But you can see drive forward, I can turn for degrees, I can turn for amount of time, I can go forward or backward for distance, or for in millimeters or inches. And again, this one will also have the and don't wait. I can set a speed, how fast I want to go, and a time. But we'll get back to these a little later. When we have the arm put in there, these become more important. But for just driving on the floor, it's not as big of a deal. And then this, of course, stops everything. So this just drives. You could drive forward and then have a wait for a certain amount of time. You know, so you could drive for time, for distance. If with wheels, yeah, they don't let you do a, let me just see, yeah, they don't do a number of rotations for this. You'll see that when you get to the arm. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to put in here to how to do this so that I don't have to come around and show everybody. But you will then see, also, when you write new programs, remember, you have 8 slots up here. So when you're starting a new program, pick a new slot and give it a title, so that you're calling it, run 5 inches. Call it that. And you save that in here. and now that's the name of your program, and that'll show up, and you'll know what it does, okay? And so, yeah, definitely do that. And I still haven't found out where to put the other comments in, but yeah. So, oh, and also like this makes things go, you can make things go away, that makes that go away. But, so that's the way to do it. I know a lot of you had like separate programs on here. You can download them individually, and then you just hit the different buttons on your brain, and they'll run at separate times. So that's another good way to do it. Okay? And we'll let it go with that.